Hey guys, it's Betty here. Okay, so today we're doing something a little different. Okay, I gotta tell you something. Cameron may or may not release a video about this. He might be too scared to. I'm not saying he's scared of everything. He had a real experience last night. It's like, we don't know what happened. He phoned me like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, can't remember. And he sounded legitimately terrified. Like, really terrified. Like, not playing around or joking. So, he told me that he heard a scraping noise behind him when he was skateboarding in the park. As he was skateboarding, he kept hearing this noise get closer, closer and closer, and it sounded like this. Or like a scraping against something. And then as on the phone, he was running down the thing, and he told me that the church light by me, it never does this, flickered on and off, which creeped him out even more. So he booked it back home, and when he got home, he stopped and chilled out and told me the story, like, calmly, but I knew it wasn't a joke because he was, like, legitimately scared on the phone. So, from that gave me an idea to make a video about my paranormal experience I've had. Also, it's in the theme of October, you know, like my hat. So, these are my paranormal experiences. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so first one. When I was like 9, 8, my friends might tell you otherwise, but this is how I remember it. I don't know if it's true or not, maybe it's just what my child mind made up, but I clearly remember this. So, me and my girls, so this was my squad, used to go to a little place called Center Parcs, which was ages away from here, and we used to drive there, and you know, and then when we arrived there, we usually would go out at night. Oh my god, that's creepy, my light's moving. We would go out at night. Stop moving. That's really creepy. Okay. So we would go out at night and on our bikes, because this was a biking area. You'd ride around the whole park on your bike. And when we did so, one night I was telling them scary stories, like creepy stories I made up in my head. And the girls, we went over this bridge, and I remember this. I clearly remember this. They might not remember this if they watch this video, but I remember seeing a shadowy figure standing in the water, like it knee deep in the water, legitimately, like up to its legs. And then it just stood there, and then it turned around and faced me, and I cycled over the bridge really quick, and everyone else followed me. Yep, and that's what I remember. My first ever paranormal experience. Okay, another one. I was staying at a friend's house, a bunch of other friends were there, and it was a sleepover. And I remember there was like one boy and like 8 girls. 2 of the girls went to sleep in the room next to us, and we were in the lounge because they wanted the light on, and everyone in this room wanted the light off. So we all went to sleep in that room, or you know, actually no, we didn't go to sleep. We stayed up all night. That was our goal. But we heard that they went to sleep, the girls next door, and the boy was, I can't remember where he was. He was staying upstairs or something because he wasn't allowed to stay with us. And when he was upstairs, first of all, we had 2 things happen to us. In the lounge next door, we heard laughter. It sounded like child laughter. It was terrifying. Yeah, we heard that. And then we started to think, maybe they're still awake and trying to pull a trick on us. Because we were scared anyway, because I was telling them scary stories. And I went into the room and they were both asleep. They weren't pretending to be asleep, they were both legitimately asleep. And I thought maybe it's Harry. So we all went upstairs. He was asleep too, in his room. So, and my friend's brother wasn't around either, and we thought maybe he might be playing a trick on us, but he was out with his friends. So we were all stunned, and we thought maybe, keep getting creeped out by noises, maybe it was just a mistake, you know. Sorry, gotta adjust my seat. Maybe it was just a mistake, but I don't think it was. Because we kept hearing it, and then we kept seeing if they were pulling tricks on us, and they weren't. So we ended up waking everyone else up. So we ended up waking everyone else up. Like, I'm getting scared by just making this video. And then we all went back. Then we all stayed in that room with the lights on, because we were terrified. And then we started like feeling stuff dripping from the ceiling, and that sort of terrified us as well. And I looked up at the ceiling, and there was stuff dripping from the thing. I think it was water, and it wasn't Harry because he didn't have any water. Couldn't have spilt it because there was no stain on the carpet when we went up. Which means something just randomly started dripping through the ceiling. Could have been broken pipes, that's my view of it. Could have been some of my friends' views of it, but I thought maybe it's the fact it dripped on my bed and only my bed. That really creeped me out. And we found out recently that maybe it was a problem with the pipes, but my friend moved to Sweden recently, and when the people who bought our house, they complained that it was haunted and they saw ghosts in there when they bought it. Okay, that was my second paranormal experience. Okay. Third and last paranormal experience was with Cameron, actually. I might do a collab with him in the future, because we've seen lots of scary things. Okay. Actually, no. You know what? I have another paranormal experience after that too. I just remembered it. Okay. So, the first one before that one at the end, which is extra scary. Okay, so me and Cameron, it was a really short one. Me and Cameron were in the park by us. We were all hanging out, we were all doing stupid stuff, you know, like it is. But then he decided to go near the woods because I thought I saw something and I was thinking a joke about it. But when we actually got closer and closer, we actually thought we did see something in the woods. And I was looking around, and then I swear on my life, I saw something running in at top speed into the woods, wearing full black and a full black hoodie and like a black face, just ran into the woods, and he never came out, and I didn't see him in the woods. That was the other one. Now, this other one, let me just, okay. This one is also short too, but it's quite scary. When me and the group I talked about before, who went to Center Parks and we saw that guy, we went to this other place. It was a caravan park. And my friend came especially from Sweden to come here. She was the same person I had to sleep over with. And we were waiting, and we were up until like 1 o'clock in the morning waiting for her, me and my friend Millie and Zoe. And we were waiting and waiting, and everyone else who was in a separate caravan went to sleep. But then we started like seeing cars drive past the caravan, which we thought was weird, and it was loads of cars as if they were flooding in. And we thought it was weird because it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Why would you arrive at a caravan park at like 1 o'clock in the morning? It is possible, but they all started flooding in at the exact same time. And then we all like got spectral of this, so we went to my room and we started playing cards and stuff. But I swear, I saw when I was waiting out on the balcony for Kalina, because we were all waiting for her. That's her name, Kalina. I saw a car park on the other side of the road and walk out. There was 5 men in this car. They walked out the car and then they dragged a little girl behind them and threw her in their caravan and locked the door and ran off. So I told my parents about this and they said that that caravan was empty. That was the last story. Hope you enjoyed this video. I might be doing more story time with Betty about different things. Hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye.